Hello and welcome back to our coverage, brought to you by Hyzer Productions. I'm Ryan Jeziorski. With me is Rebekah Kersey, the 2014 PDGA Rookie of the Year.
Hey there, Ryan. It's great to be here with you today. Welcome to the Back Nine coverage. This is brought to you by Legacy Discs, Play It Again Sports, and the St. Charles County Disc Golf Club. We are here in Wentzville, Missouri at Quail Ridge Park, where there is a lot of trees, elevation, tight lines, and tough greens.
Absolutely. In our feature card here, we've got Rohler, Phil McGuire, Tyler Fank, and Roger Reyes. Here's a quick look at our top 7 after 9. And here we are, back 9, hole 10, par 3, 314. Super tough off the tee. You need the shot to come out, turn slight right, and then just finish straight up on this hill. Any kick early puts you down in the ravine, making your par a really tough save. All right, first on the tee, we've got Brock. Brock's going to line up his forehand here and try to sneak through. Keeps it low. Fading out. That looks about pin deep. And it is. He's going to be a circle's edge with that big tree in the way.
Yep, just at the edge of the circle on the right side.
All right, Phil's going to show a backhand line. Going Hyzer flip. Good turn.
Oh, nice shot. He skips up into the green, and he is just pin high right as well, inside of where Brock's shot was.
Great finish. All right, here's Tyler going to try to thread the needle. All right, hits the gap. Big power, kicks it up.
Ooh.
Oh, he kicks a tree and still pushes past the basket.
Yeah, that could have been so much worse.
That was smashed.
He will have a little bit of a death putt, but at least he still has a look.
Absolutely. All right, here's Roger. He's going to try to flex back through there as well. Good height.
Turns it over just a little too much, and it digs into the hillside. Looks like he stays up about halfway, so he's going to go patent pending with his Jumpman Wizard.
Kicks a tree just outside that. Looks like a long circle 2 putt uphill from there.
Yeah, he definitely wanted to leave himself closer than that. Here we have Tyler. This is his downhill birdie look, just at circle's edge.
And he cans it. His putt is definitely coming back around. Good birdie to start the back 9.
Next up we have Brock, offset just behind that tree a little bit, the edge of the circle.
There's that 6'1" disadvantage with the lens. Oh, splashes out right side.
Good attempt, but doesn't connect.
Roger left with a little bit longer par save look here.
Yep, he has to go with a straddle putt. Tosses it up there and hits off the top of the basket.
All right, Phil with his birdie look.
There you go. That's how it's done.
Little left, still hits it. Just need enough.
Roger taps in. That is for a bogey.
And Brock, he's going to just drop in his par after that unfortunate right chain out. We're going to move on to hole 11.
All right, hole 11 is a par 3, 367 feet. Here we have a very tight right turn off of the tee. Players are typically looking to turn over a putter or a mid and let it fade down the hill of this steep fairway. However, there is a tight forehand line as well. Whichever you choose, executing off the tee is essential. Phil will be up first, and he is going with the backhand line. And he really just needs to go over that red pad you see there in front of you and turn to the right as quickly as possible.
It's a little early over the tee sign. But he bit off a bunch of distance. See if he's got a look from there.
Next is Tyler, and he's going to go with the forehand option. Just toss it up there, and you want it to just carry down the hill.
Hits his line, clips a tree at the end. It's going to be a long look, but he should be able to see the basket from where he landed.
We see Brock here is lining up the backhand. Looks like he's going with a putter. He puts it up there. He actually keeps it pretty low, and it looks like it matches the hillside and gets pretty far down to the bottom.
Absolutely. Super clean. Just hitting the gap. Maybe a little straighter than he wanted, but either way, finishes down at the bottom of the hill. You can't be mad about that.
All right, here's Roger with his AVR. He's going backhand also. And it looks like he keeps it too straight. He didn't get that right turn that he was looking for.
Oh, very fortunate with his lie. Stays towards the middle here. Tough positioning. Very smooth.
Wow, he splits the field goal trees.
Oh my goodness. That was straight. Super hard shot to execute from that patent pending cross your body downhill with trees in your face. That was well executed.
And Phil looks like he has some tricky footing here, and there are some skinny trees in front of him left and net. Ooh, those are the trees I was just talking about, and he was not able to get through those.
Here's Tyler. He's got a wow. He's actually got to look at that. All right, just checks up inside the circle. He should be able to pop that in.
All right, so this is now Phil's third shot. Still has a few little skinny guys he needs to contend with. Let's see if he gives it a run or if he just lays it up to take his four and move on.
Gives it a little bit. He's not happy about it. Sawed it off. Here's Brock with his little pitch up for par. But this is one of the harder holes today, playing at 3.39. Tough average for it. Roger.
Oh, and that was to save par. Great putt by Roger.
Tyler's saving his par as well.
Looks like it. Those are ones you just expect to make, but, you know.
Gotta pay attention. You gotta put the effort every time. Phil, doing his routine, knocks it in.
So he lost one there to the card with that bogey.
I believe that's his first bogey of the day. Good recovery on the trip.
Come check out what we got. Legacy, legacy. No, it's never gonna stop. Legacy, legacy. Don't you know that we the grinders? In case you needed a reminder.
All right, hole 12, par 3, 273. When you go downhills, you got to go back up, and this is the up. You got a Mando on your right side. It's kind of blocked from the tee, so it doesn't come into effect unless you get kicked. You need to go up, turn 90 right, and then get it to settle on this hillside that is super dangerous. Rollaways are not surprising. All right, Tyler's going to lead us off on the tee. More than likely, he's going to go throw a big forehand. Good height. Clips early. There's a roll. Okay, sits down. The tough upshot from there. All right, Brock looking to hope to squeak by the trees that Tyler tapped.
Oh, that looks nice. Little long, though.
Oh, big power. Didn't look like he pumped hard, but that thing sailed all the way to the top. He is going to have a look. It's a death look, but he's going to have a look. And Roger coming up here. He's going to try to throw his big turnover. Oh, that looks good. Good height. Gets past every... Wow. Great finish. Inside the circle, settles down, no roll, no ground action.
Yeah, he will be looking for the birdie with that one.
Yeah, you're definitely going to pick up your round from that. That's a fantastic shot. Here is Phil. Phil's going to throw the backhand as well, it looks like.
Stays just inside that Mando tree.
Super smooth form. That fade. Wow, he gets all the way to the top. Another great power. Didn't look like he crushed on it, but it sailed.
That is almost by hole 10's tee box. That is so far.
All right, Tyler just needs this to settle down. Oh, gets lucky because he clipped that old pin spot. Brock, look at all that action.
Yeah, I mean, even layups are not easy on this hole, Ryan. The simplest of shots can roll away on you.
No, laying up almost feels as dangerous as running it when you're not confident. Phil, he's running it. Gets a tip.
Wow, he
I
is
think
lucky
that's
to have
set.
sat there.
Roger for
for
birdie. Let's go. Good putt. Great drive. Great hole by Roger.
I mean, technically, you probably
He's going to need that one for the confidence the rest of the round. Phil, checking with us. We're ready, buddy. Great putt.
Tyler taps in, and Brock will come up and join him.
All right.
All right, hole 13, par 4, 341 feet. This is placement golf. Players need to get 200 plus downrange and dump off left. There's a big wall of trees between the players and the basket. You can get frisky with a force over force hand flex, but you better hit that left gap because the drop off to the right is ugly.
Oh, he's going up.
Rogers up first, and he puts a move on his
What?
backhand.
That's what we need.
That's
the perfect
Good kick. That looks like it's probably out in the fairway. Anything left, you're okay.
As long as you make the Mando. I mean, that's really step 1, make Mando. Step 2, don't go down to the right. Tyler's going forehand, and this is a risky shot, but sometimes the risk is worth the reward. Let's see how this plays out.
It's inside. Oh no. If that doesn't touch anything, that's going all the way down. That's another 50, 60 feet downhill, probably.
Yeah, I would say so. Next is Brock. He is looking to throw a backhand down this tunnel. This is not a shot to be taken lightly.
Looks like he's starting a little on the right side of the tee pad, trying to get his angle down that he wants.
Ooh, early release from Brock. Hopefully he poked out left. I will say this played as the easiest hole on the back nine at almost a half stroke under par.
Yeah, as a par 4, it is fairly straightforward. Get it out in the fairway, pitch it up, and take your birdie. But you got to hit your fairway.
The tiny fairway that exists.
Phil.
I think he might have dumped out to that left side. If he does, he should be okay from there.
And the tree he hit is past the Mando, so he did make the Mando off the tee. Tyler is all the way down there.
Oh, and he clips something, and I
comes
see
back
him
again.
roll back down. He is not out of the woods yet. That looks to get him up to the edge.
All right, Phil in a decent position.
Going with the patent pending.
Good turn. It's fading early. He's pin height, but he's way up on top of the hill. I think he's pretty pinched off with that row of skinny trees there.
Brock chooses to get down on a knee for his approach shot, so he did make it out. This is going to be his second shot. Nice little Hyzer forehand approach.
Good. Oh, look at that. That is complete speed control, using the hill to his advantage. Great shot. Tap in for 3.
This is Tyler's third shot? Fourth shot. Fourth shot, yeah. That's right.
Oh, great out. He can't see the basket, maybe through the leaves. Good shot from where he was.
Roger just.
Is that Roger's second shot?
Yeah, so his drive did get out left, so that was his second shot.
Right on.
Really easy, just was able to lay up and hopefully get out of here with an easy birdie.
It's not easy as Phil's approach. I think he's going to try to swing. Yep, he's going to swing all the way around everything. Stay
hoping
stable.
For some ground play, but that should be all right.
Oh, checks up. I mean, that's Phil range today.
That is very true. He has been solid with these all day. Let's see if he can continue that hot streak.
Centers himself. Oh, lots of metal, lots of chains.
I think I jinxed him right up.
Just kicked out.
He's human.
All right, Tyler.
This is for his bogey.
Good
And
save. Tough to try to get out from down that hill. Roger shoring it up. Way to take advantage of the kick. Brock, same. Great upshot. Tap in. Another stress-free par. And Phil doing the same. All right, hole 14, par 3, 401, big downhill right turn. Super tough off these long tees as you got to get up and over and then through this gap, try to hit the circle. It says 401, it plays a lot less being downhill. One of the signature holes at Quail. These guys want to get as close as possible. This is a birdie they want to definitely try to make. Roger throwing up, he's got honors. Height looks good.
It turns in a little too early to the tree line, but it does pop out, and he is looking at the basket a little further than he wanted, but he's not in any trouble.
All right, Brock. He looks like he's going to push up. Yep, forehand here. Let's see if he can get a little more distance. Has the height, little inside maybe.
Oh, that's a
No.
great shot.
Looking great. Right in the middle. He's going to be just inside circle 2. All right, Tyler. Thought I was going to look to try to improve on Brock's shot. Big.
Hyzer swinging up and close to where Brock's was, just a little left of it.
Checks back a little bit, doesn't quite get the skip I think he really wanted towards the end of that, but he'll have a long circle 2 look. All right, Phil. See, he's lining up here. Good flex. Line looks great. He's happy, walks away. Wow, good shot. Coming up to the edge of circle 1. He's going to be about 40, 45.
Yeah, he will have a chance if he dares to run the elevated basket.
Speaking of run, oh my goodness. Talk about a little half go. Just go ahead and horseshoes, ring them up. You'll have a tap in for his 3. Here's Brock. Give him a little floaty bid. He's going to be under the basket. Tyler for birdie. A little low. Okay, checks back up.
All right, here is Phil eyeing up his putt.
Look of determination and confidence.
He is just outside of the circle, it looks like. And with the stepper,
Boom.
he gets it in there.
Running it down, right out of the hands. He is feeling his putt today, and it's looking good. Great job, good birdie. Tyler.
Wow, that is
Oh.
unfortunate. That is really uncharacteristic as well.
Brock making sure he's not going to miss that one.
The rest of our players tap in.
Tyler with the
We will
unfortunate
move on to
four.
hole 15. This is a par 3, 283 feet. Players are throwing from an elevated tee pad and must throw up and over the tree line, pushing right and out into the wide open.
Yeah, your only shot is over the top. There's nothing below.
First we see Phil, and he is going with the backhand. This is the same disc that he threw on hole 11. He's just looking to put it up over the tree line on an ante and have it fade to the right.
Height looks good. Oh, he's about pin deep. Good distance. These shots are tough to catch with camera, bright disc, cloudy skies, and the catch cam doesn't know when they're coming, but great job at the finish.
Roger Reyes with the Jumpman Wizard also puts it up there on an ante. Ooh, catches the top of the tree line, it looks like.
But he gets out. Out is fine.
Yeah, you just need to be out on this hole. You don't want to get caught up in that tree line by any means. Next we have Brock, and Brock is going to go with the forehand, so he's going to show us what that route looks like. He's going to have to really swing this on a Hyzer high up over the tree line and let it turn back right.
Angle looks great. Big power. Oh, clips the tree. That is pin height and stays in the short grass. That's a great shot from where he was.
All right, it looks like Tyler is going to attempt to follow a similar line. Pumps one up there, gets it nice and high.
Super smooth. He's out there. Circle's edge look.
Here's Roger's second shot. And, you know, that was a little more left of where he wanted to be, I'm almost certain. But hopefully he can clean up and we'll go from there.
Brock with his birdie look. Oh, straight on. Catches cage, but it sits down. He's in the top. The bird. Unkind basket right now, not one to get larger for everyone.
Here's Tyler's shot. This is for his birdie. And he misses high as well. Roger for par. You hate to see that.
Kick roll.
Sit up.
Okay.
All right, so this is for bogey.
Cans it. Very unkind basket to our competitors in this hole. They're not really happy with any of their scores. They know they were all one of those back. But we're going to move on to hole 16. 16, par 3, 388. Beautiful shot. This is one where you just get to send it, get up over these first trees or hit that gap. You can just run at the basket because it's on a hill. Anything that comes close to that is going to check up. Just put a disc in your hand and send it to the chains. All right, first up we've got Phil. Phil's lining up. Looks like he wants to play up over the top. I think he got over a little on it.
Yeah, it's a little too much right turn, but it looks like he stayed out of the tree line, and that is most important.
As long as he get too far into that, he can get up and down. There is a tree that is in that vicinity that might be between them, but I think he may have got past it. All right, Brock, he's going to line up his backhand. Launches it.
Nice. All right, it's
Checks
a little
out.
short,
Wow.
but
Yeah, circle's edge. Yeah, you're right. You wanted a little bit more on that one because obviously, like we said earlier, once you hit that hill, it's just going to stop.
exactly.
All right, Tyler looking to do a little bit more than Brock on that. Cuts it a little early.
But stays a little bit straighter and, oh,
Ooh.
wow, look at that.
Oh, that push straight. Fading very little at the end. Great shot. All right, here's Roger.
Keeping it low and gets a little bit too much right turn.
Gets the
It
gap.
almost looked like the wind might have played with it just a little bit. But as you said, he did hit the gap, which allows him to just toss up his second shot.
Catches out left side of the hill and kind of flutters a little away from the basket. So he's another long circle one putt. Looks like Phil did just get the edge of this tall grass. He's got that branch kind of in his way, but see what kind of execution he can do. He likes it. A little short at the end.
All smiles, though.
Confidence is high with the putter in his hand today.
Right here's Tyler. A little bit of a downhill look. Just at the edge of the circle. This is for his birdie.
There it is. There it is. That's going to make up for a couple off putts in the last two holes. Big 36-footer. Here's Brock for his birdie. A little low, but no worries. Still drains it.
Brings it up.
Another birdie for Brock.
I don't know if he keeps it up. I might have to call him Birdman. Birdman Brock.
Oh, little right.
Okay, so this is Roger for his bogey.
All right, he taps that one in.
Roger's putting has been a little bit of a struggle today. He is typically a very solid putter, but as we all know, sometimes when they're off, it is just hard to get back on.
I thought I was in here, man. I thought I left the nose up just enough.
All right, we are here on hole 17. This is a par 3, 375 feet. Very tight field goal gap immediately off of the tee. Players are going to want to stay above all of the smaller trees in the middle of the fairway and finish moving right. The basket is sitting here in this little cluster of rocks. We have Brock first, and he is going with a forehand. Puts a good move on it, keeps it nice and high, and it is starting to Hyzer back. It gets caught up. Does he punch out, Ryan? Can you tell?
I don't know. He does look pin-eyed from what the camera's showing, but it still could be a tough look from where he's at.
Tyler is up next. He's going forehand also. It is typically the preferred route on this hole from this tee pad.
Keeps it a little high. Pushes around everything. Oh, there we go. It's going to be about 45.
Yeah, he can give that a bit if he wants to. Otherwise, he can just lay up and take an easy par. Nothing wrong with that. Next, we have Phil. He is eyeing it down, contemplating his shot. That wind looks like it is just gusting at the face. Looks like they have a slight right to left or even a headwind here.
Ooh, it looks like that thing just hung onto his finger at the end there and just ripped left, coming right off of his shot. Roger lining up a forehand.
Yeah, we don't see that very often. Oh, but he turns it over a little too much, and he is left over kind of by where Phil is at.
This hole's averaging 3.4 today. It is tough if you don't quite clear the beginning. Here's Phil scrambling from way back where. Kicks out to the fairway.
Forward progress. but probably not close enough to save his par.
Oh, Roger's in a decent lie from where he kicked in.
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
really
that
a
looks
straight shot
good.
to the basket from there.
Oh, great forehand upshot for Roger.
Yeah, he gave himself a chance.
Here's Phil from downtown. Way downtown. Oh, that looks so good.
He was trying to make a liar out of me, Ryan. He gave that one a run.
Yeah, he did. Oh my goodness. Now here's Brock in the woods.
Oh, yikes. This is where he ended up. Okay, so he's just pitching out, hopefully, but
Okay,
doesn't quite
gets to
make
the
it.
edge. 17 is a tough one. It's one of my favorite holes on the course. When you hit your line, it feels so good, but it can take strokes from you any day. Good bid by Tyler.
Talk about taking strokes. That was one right there that was taken from him. A little higher to get up and in. Here's Roger for his par. Off the top of the basket and just rolls.
Unfortunate roll behind the rocks.
He should be okay from there, but there is this one little cedar tree that might get in his way.
Brock with the 6'3" disadvantage,
Wow,
but doesn't matter. He hits it anyway.
that was really great from where he was. That was to save his par. Roger just tosses up to try to get his bogey and unfortunately chains out. So that'll be a double bogey for Roger, and he is not happy about that.
Nope. And here these guys, they're coming in to clean up for the rest of their hole. Oh, battling it off.
Oh man, battle of the tap-ins. That makes me nervous,
All right.
especially on these baskets.
Yeah. First round, both you guys are playing pretty well. I don't know if that's something you really want to do. Roger, tapping in. Moving on to the last hole of the first round. Hole 18, par 3, 455. It's all downhill. Your two plays are to just kind of throw one up over the trees on the left, flexing back right, maybe a big forehand, or play the right side where you could play all the way down on the right and try to cut back in. Lots of trees. It's guarded. It's Quail. All right, leading us off. Last tee, Brock. Oh, looking a little inside on his forehand from where he's lined up. Ouch. Catches some of the pines. He's about 150 away, so depending on his lie, it might be a lot more difficult than he wants to finish his round.
Yeah, fortunately for him, that tall grass is not out of bounds. So really, it's just a matter of making sure that it doesn't get in his arm swing on the next shot.
All right, here's Tyler. We've seen his forehand power today. Oh, that looks good. Great spot. Good movement. A little early on the fade out and catches that tree, top of that. Needs that just maybe a little more straight, a little less finish.
Yeah, have a look at the basket from there, but there are some branches that hang pretty low that might obstruct him from running that birdie.
Phil, another smooth backhand off the tee. That's fading out nicely. Sits up to, oh, it's making some move down the hill. Oh my goodness, sit down. Sit down.
Oh, wow, that
Okay,
thing.
okay.
I was about to put a time clock on that.
That's
Sorry,
gonna make
Steven.
that top shot, or the next shot for his bird a little rough. All right, Roger, line up his backhand. I think he wants to play this right side.
This needs to get up and over.
Fades
Does
into the
not.
trees. Hopefully that trickles down well.
Wow, that actually did not leave him in a terrible spot.
No, if you can get a shot out of there without smacking your hand on something, you're pretty happy about it. Another forehand out. Oh, this is looking good. Yes.
Great shot.
Wow, great out from where he was into the circle.
All you can ask for is a chance.
Here's Brock hiding behind a tree. I saw him throw it up. I don't know if our camera caught it. There it is. Wow, great shot. Spikes it in. That's looking good.
Trying to make this ending as easy as possible.
All right, Phil. How's he going to end the first round?
I know Phil, he is giving this a go.
Gave it good energy. It was the right height, just pulled a little right.
Right, we see Tyler up under this tree here, and he looks to have a lot of things in his way, a bunch of skinny little branches and twigs.
It looks like he really wants to run this. Gives it a half bid, just kind of flicks off of the branches in front of him and pushes right, but you should tap that in, clean it up. Roger. Just right side. Little tickle. He's gonna have to tap that in
Another
first.
par miss for
All right, Phil. Looking to shore up from Phil range. It's really been a story of putting today with Phil and Brock. Really making sure that they're hitting everything inside the circle.
Yeah, I really like that he takes his time and goes through his routine on his putt. I think that allows him to be really successful.
Yeah, definitely being consistent, does the same routine every single time. And as you notice, he's hitting the same sets of chains every single time. Great finish for Phil.
How about this guy?
Brock.
He played some great golf today.
6 down from the longs. What a round. Tyler also staying up there with Phil. 2 down for the day.
And here's Roger. He is trying to tap in his bogey here, and he is ready for this round to be over.
Yep, tough with the camera. Tough day out there. Blues are not easy pads. And that's going to cover it for the back 9 here from the Midwest Showdown. In fact, the whole round. And that's going to wrap our coverage up for round 1 here at Quail in Wentzville.
Be sure to check out round 2 coverage at New Melly Lakes. Thank you to our sponsors and to Hyzer Productions for bringing us this coverage. And as always, thank you to Ryan for joining me today.
Thank you, Rebekah. Here's a quick look at our top 8 as we go in. Brock with a hot round. Tomorrow, New Melly is going to be fantastic. It's a beautiful gem here in St. Charles County. It's been a great day going over coverage with you, Rebekah. Thank you all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Hyzer Productions, and we'll see you on the next one.
See y'all tomorrow.